Just like the boy from the fairy tale who wouldn't grow up, some anglers can soar above the waves. Japan is a trove of countless varieties of fish. And where there's fish, there's fishing. Welcome to the world of those for whom fishing is a passion. Welcome to Fishing Crazy. Between southwest of Tokyo and Mount Fuji are long, long stretches of sandy shores. This beach is popular for all kinds of marine sports. And fishing, of course. The water here remains shallow, far away from the shore, making it an ideal spot for beach activities. However, fish remain in the deeper, hard-to-reach waters. That's why anglers here have perfected a method of surf fishing. With all their might, they catapult their line as far as they can. They call it far casting fishing.
誰も届かないような遠くに投げて誰も釣れない魚を釣るのが一番楽しいですね。魚が遠くにいればいるほどテンションが上がります。
目の前に障害物がない。もうとにかく思いっきり投げていい環境っていうところで。
One must master the right techniques to ensure distance. They use a specialized glove to protect their finger from the line. To maximize centrifugal force, they pivot and swing their rod in a wide arc as they throw. The beach is an arena where anglers compete for distance. Their rig sometimes travels over more than 200 meters. The color of the line on the reel indicates how far it's been cast. To find where the fish are hiding, anglers must launch their lines far in the distance and probe the ocean. It's always a good idea to keep an eye on the color of your neighbor's reels to see how far they cast. Once the rig is thrown, the angler slowly reels it back in, trying to lure fish along the way. It's impossible to spot their rig more than 100 meters ahead. Turning their gaze away from the sea, anglers concentrate to sense the slightest movements of the line.
Oh, 3匹だ。石餅の3連掛け。
He caught a trio of white croakers, tasty white-fleshed fish.
これはだから塩焼きですね。唐揚げでもいいし。
Kenny is an angler who grew up in this area. One needs only to visit his house to know the different kinds of fish that can be caught in the region. His trophies, ink prints of his best catches. His pride and joy, an 85-centimeter blackfin sea bass. How many kinds of fish has he caught?
黒鯛、メジナ、メゴチ、マゴチ、ヒラメ、イナダ、ワカシ、ブリ、ソウダガツオとかサバ、アジ。
Every day when he isn't fishing, Kenny spends his time at this tackle and bait shop near the beach. It's in a world of its own. It's a gathering spot for anglers in the area who love to relate their fishing exploits. Here, time seems to flow at its own slow pace. None of the store's 3 clocks shows the correct time. Add this rotund feline, and you feel like you're in Alice's fabled Wonderland.
だから時計はあんまり意味ないですよ。
じゃあそうゆっくり時が流れているお店ということで。
だ。そういうこと。
But they have all you need for long-distance casting.
よくいらっしゃるんですか、こっち。
たまにここにしかなんかあんまりなくて。
There's everything from famous brands to handmade tackle. These lures were fashioned by Yama-chan, a regular at the store. Let's have a look at his vaunted creation.
日本古来の湯水のというのを作ってるんですよ。
It's been used in this area for generations.
時間かかるのは磨きをかけないと光らないので、光るかどうかで決まってきちゃうので。
The lure spins under the water and reflects the sunlight, which attracts fish. It's designed to catch migrators like greater amberjack and bonito. To them, the yumizuno resembles the small fish they feed on. But does this simple lure really work? It's easy to prepare. Attach it so it spins easily at the end of your line. And just send it flying. The lure's spinning movement draws in fish. Yama-chan and his fellow fishing enthusiasts love to use Yumizuno lures.
みんなうまいからね、この辺の人はね、みんなね、湘南の飛ばし屋が多いからやっぱりね。
Once it's cast, they reel the lure in, making it spin rapidly. No catch, no problem. Off you go again, little lure. The anglers never know when a school of migratory fish in search of food will show up. All they can do is keep casting.
4色ぐらい。
4色ぐらい当たりあったらしいですよ。投げないと。
Fish were spotted 4 colors off. In other words, about 100 meters away. All then aim for that distance.
100メーター前後多分青物が回遊してるチャンスですよね、ちょうどね、指示調子儀で。
But Lady Luck wasn't on their side. No catches. Japanese anglers have a word for days like this. Bozu, or Buddhist monk, because the number of catches is equal to the number of hairs on a monk's head. 0.
いつもはこんなじゃないんですよね。釣れる時は釣れるし、やっぱり自然相手なので、釣れない時はしょうがない。
A veteran comes in with a young budding angler. They're members of a club who like to catch one type of fish in particular. High schooler Shuntaro, just like Mr. Wada, his mentor, has caught the far casting fever. Today, the club is holding their monthly contest. Master and apprentice position themselves next to each other. A bit like a boy and his grandpa. Here is what they came to catch. Japanese whiting. Beautiful, easy to catch in numbers, and delicious. It's one of the most popular targets of long-distance anglers. It dwells over a broad area of the shoreline in both shallow and deeper waters. Everyone seems to be doing well. But the wind picks up. Shuntaro has a strike. Or not.
あれこれ自分のじゃない
He caught his neighbor's catch. The wind keeps getting stronger. Far cast lines tend to get entangled in one another. Master anglers know to shorten their distance if they hope to catch whiting. But Shuntaro opts for a different strategy. He switches to a larger spool. He aims for fish far in the distance. His rig got snapped off.
まだやるのもう一投できるかもしれないちょっと今のなんか回収中重かったんで
もう一投すんのかもうおじさんだから早くねえから早く帰る
Only a few minutes before the event is over. Although he didn't get the results he'd hoped for, Shuntaro has no regrets.
釣れなくても投げるだけでも全然楽しいですそれは釣るのと投げるのどっちが好きあ、投げるのです
Now that's fishing crazy. For the Yumizuno anglers, the day ended in a monk's head. The following day, some of them were back on the beach, rods in hand. From early in the morning, Mr. Mine and his friends cast, cast, and cast. But this day too was unfruitful.
まあ投げること自体も楽しみの一つなので釣れなかったとしても釣りとしては楽しめたかなで多分日本全国今日一番投げたのが僕だと思います
The sun is setting.
このマズメにかけましょうかね本当ね釣れたらいいな
Along with his rig, he casts his mind over the ocean, across time. The day's final moments spent in this wavy wonderland. Such is the fairy tale world the fishing crazy love to visit.
Psycho